here in Seattle. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals on the hill for the Mariners. George Kirby. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? All right, first pitch coming up. Will Benson steps in for the Royals. And the home opener is underway. The 1-0. Naylor. He steps on the bag, and the first out of the game is an easy one. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. De La Cruz, in his third season, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. Brian Reynolds here.
Hut!
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Young throws to first in time, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. And that is that. Back in Seattle, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Spencer Arrighetti. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's in. Ball.
Check swing went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's to third, and that one handled. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Robles on at first. Nobody out. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's back safely. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Robles runs. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out. And that wasn't close. That's a little bit
down.
low.
Ball.
That's in there. And now 3-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. down on strikes. Second inning set to go. So here's the Royals DH, Josh Bell. Reaching down and makes the grab. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Kyle Manzardo. Flares it into the outfield. And that gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
In the air, left field. Should be extra bases. The second run scores, and they lead by 2. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Leody Taveras.
Oh,
check
that's low.
swing.
That's a ball.
No appeal. And that's ball 1. Left field. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Elly De La Cruz. Man at second. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit. In comes the run from second. Caught in a rundown now. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there. Elly looking to steal. Base hit into right field. Lead runner around second.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here at the top of the second. And this one looks like trouble. 1 run is in. Coming around third is Reynolds. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 7-0.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
The tag, and he's out. That's the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Check swing to the 0-2, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Ball, outside. Ball. Ha!
Just missed.
Ball.
Outside, and it's ball four.
Take your base.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
0-1 now. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Right side. To Elliott, second for one.
No,
not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. On the ground right side, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Reynolds settles underneath it. And that is that. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. Kyle Manzardo steps in for the Royals. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
And a foul ball. Got him. Young. The throw to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Off the mark there.
That's a ball.
And that's ball one.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Oh, what a stop. Throw to first. In the dirt.
No!
Great pick. Got him. What? Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. A little bit low.
No, that's
ball
down.
One.
Ball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
1-2 here. This to third. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Foul ball there. Yo, 1. And that one clips the corner. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is Randy Arozarena. That one pushed foul. Robles runs. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. Ground ball left side. Foul. And it goes just foul. Pitch misses there.
That's outside.
Full count now. Runner goes again. Got him swinging.
And that's a
throw safe. That's a stolen base.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That's a ball. Ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Back at T-Mobile Park, start of the 4th, Leody Taveras steps in for the Royals. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Ball.
Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
In the dirt, blocked. 1-1 now. In the dirt, but kept close. Two 2-1 now. In the dirt. And a 3-1 on the way. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a payoff pitch. There goes the runner. And they'll do it again. 3-2. And ball four, two aboard.
Runner, take your base.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Elly De La Cruz steps in for the Royals. Inside.
That's it.
And it's 1-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate,
That's a ball.
It's going to bring in some runs.
And they're all loaded up.
Base, ball four.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Bryce Miller comes on now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded.
Ball.
Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And the 1-0. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's a 2-run single. It's 9-0. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Base hit.
Couple of singles back to back. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
First pitch misses. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Bases loaded, no outs. With 2 already across, top half of inning number 4. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He'll take a trot around the bases. Kyle Manzardo steps in for the Royals.
Now, you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get 1 batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
Takes it in for the out.
That's a ball.
Cabrera, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
No, that's in.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle. His approach is to use the...
Cooper Criswell gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when you're...
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. Across is the runner from first. And they extend their lead.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 1-0. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fires over to first. Out number 2 and another run comes in. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back in Seattle, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In the air to left center, Reynolds in position. Out number 2. And now Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
First career win, and it's a doozy, a complete game shutout. That puts you in the company of all-time great pitchers like Louis Tiant and Addie Joss. What a performance today.
This one ends 15-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.